everyone, it's me, Michael Lopez. I'm here with Alison Arngrim. She is the first of my series of 5 interviews for Safe, cast member interviews, and here she is. Real quick about Safe, as you know, we're doing an Indiegogo right now, and when we first started writing this piece, Bobby and Jim, they're the main writers of the piece, they wrote this character for a priest. And then my little head started going, and I said, guys, you know, if we make this woman, sister, I have a really great friend who could just really do some great stuff with this piece. And it was Alison, and she was kind enough to say yes.
And it's kind of a trip, because actually, my parents were actors in the theater in Canada, the Totem Theater. My father always played all the priest roles. He would be thrilled. And now I'm playing a nun.
Perfect.
So very strange, but
now,
yes.
Quickly before we go on, I just want to say that we are at the Los Angeles National Golf Course at the Agave Bar and Grill.
Yes. Fabulous.
It's really great. Alison just introduced this to me today. It's really great. And Bob's here. He's behind the camera. Bob is Alison's husband. All right, so about Safe. What do you think is the theme of this piece?
It's interesting because the characters are extremely religious. They're very faith-based. And, when someone first told me there was such a thing as Christian horror, I was like, what? But there is. I mean, there's a niche and a special marketplace in the genre for everybody now. And of course, there's horror fans, and there's a lot of people who are Christian, and of course, there's going to be overlap, and here it is. But it's interesting. It's how these individuals, this couple, their faith, their worldview, their religious perspective affects their decisions and their behavior in what would be a situation we've seen before. A woman is menaced, a killer may be in the house. Who is menacing her? Is she paranoid, or is she in fact in danger? How much of this is in her head? How much of this is mortal threat? But the situations that they're getting into and how they relate to them because of what they believe affects things differently. And it's a marvelous twist. It's like, well, all right, well, wait, how would someone react to that? But if their belief system says, this is what I do and this is what I think, then how does that change in that situation? So I got it.
My question as far as Sister Kirby goes, and that one scene that we do, the scene that she is in, it's really pivotal not only to the whole film, but to this character's, the main character, Zeke, to his progression in the film. So I want to know, what will be your process as an actor to help us get that forward? Because I mean, I know how I'm gonna direct her and what I'm gonna say to her. She doesn't know that yet, but I want to know what you feel like you're gonna bring to this piece.
Well, she's a very sensible person, and that's the thing is that obviously, as I go through it, I'm going to be explaining the character and why she does what she does, and why she's a nun, and why she works the place that she works, and how she sees her role in helping people and why. Because in the scene, she's very sensible. She's not the cliche. He goes to her actually because he has a cliche, the stereotype in his mind of the nun and what she's going to tell him and what side he's going to take, and she doesn't because she is a woman who actually seen a great deal of life in the world and actually does understand people and human nature and psychology very, very well. And actually, it's quite sensitive and is very good.
My favorite part is that moment that we're going to have when you let down your guard and go to him and really deal one-on-one. I can't wait for that. Can't wait. Okay, so glasses.
He's very excited about this. Can you tell?
Yeah, I'm most excited to be here with Alison. Okay, so here's a good one. I wanted to know how you feel about the spiritual aspect of it. I mean, we talked a little bit about it, but a little bit.
Well, I like it. It is different. You see a lot of cliches about religion, and that's the thing is I am a Christian, I'm Episcopalian, but there's so many cliches and so much talk now, especially in the church, or what religious people believe. And what religious people believe is not one thing. Obviously, there's many religions and many sects, and there's many differences in different Christian churches and different subgroups, and what the Catholics versus the Episcopalians, the Lutherans, the Presbyterians. When people often say, well, I believe in things from a Christian perspective, I go, Lutherans, Baptists, Presbyterians, Methodists? Which one are we talking about? I mean, that's the thing. It's not one size fits all. There's a lot of different worldviews that still fall under the umbrella of Christianity belief, and I think that people nowadays actually talk much more openly about how their spiritual beliefs affect their worldview and how they do things. And so it's interesting to see that being put in the specter of a suspense horror film.
For us. Before I wrap this whole thing up, I did also want to say that Alison has been kind enough to offer to have lunch with someone, as far as whoever with your donation, whoever can. We will find out what level that will be at. But she just let me know today, which is really great, really great. She'll be there, I will be there, some of the crew will be there. But so that's an incentive. I also wanted to say thank you to Caroline Duat. She is allowing us to put this on her Facebook page, her Alison Arngrim Facebook page, and also her Little House on the Prairie Facebook page.
And of course, you'll be on my Facebook page, and I'm sure
yes,
you'll be on many of the other fan pages.
We're going to be everywhere. So,
and now also the horror fans, because this is the first receipt. I've never actually done a horror film or this kind of suspense films, and I've done other things with dramatic, usually on stage, but I've done other drama. But everybody knows me for comedy and Nelly Wilson. But I've never done horror, and I have so many horror fan friends and fans of Little House of the Horror fans and friends who do horror. And they said, why have you not done a horror film or a thriller or suspense? And usually that hasn't come up. And I'm certainly a fan of horror. And just in the last year, I have had just my door beaten down. I've been approached by 3 different productions with horror or suspense pieces saying, we want you to come be in this. All of a sudden, I've now back-to-back horror films, and so I'm very excited about this.
I'm excited for you too, because I feel like that's just a whole new territory for you to let's conquer. I mean, she conquers everything. So now she's going to be like the horror gal, which
And horror fans are really cool, and they're really loyal. It's a whole other fan base, and you get to go to the chiller convention.
I love that.
It's true, and that's what's weird is I'm hearing from people who are like really like horror people. They're like, oh no, we love Nellie Olson. We have nightmares about her, so we consider her horror for years. And I hadn't really thought of that. And so I'm like, oh my god, okay. So there is a whole horror fan base that I could be tapping into, and I have fans who've been dying to see me do something like this.
I can't wait to see what's going to happen.
So I think it's going to be very interesting for my fans that I'm suddenly going to have this weird like horror thing that I'm doing, and then this film, I'm playing a nun. And it sounds like a setup for a joke, Alison Arngrim playing a nun. But it's actually a great part, and it's a well written piece, and I think it'll be very interesting for my fans to get to see me playing a nun.
I'm sitting here listening to her and looking at her and thinking, I'm sitting here with Alison Arngrim. How awesome is that? This is great. I love it. And we have cheese too. You guys, thank you so much. Come back and check out the other interviews. And Alison, thank you so much. She's my little honey pie all over the pieces. And Bob, thank you for helping us out. And thank you to the Agave Bar and Grill. And we'll see you guys later. Thanks a lot. Bye. Donate. Contribute.